Hi guys, welcome back to another video of market reviews. Um, Week commencing Sunday 10th of August. Gonna go over dollar, euro dollar, pound dollar, some of the indices, the bonds, and yeah, standard procedure. So gonna look at dollar on the weekly. It's respect to the mean threshold of this order block. However, we do need to see whether it wants to continue lower now the next week or if it's going to continue higher. For that, we're going to start using this again. So on bar chart, you can see euro dollar commercials net selling. So ideally, it's going to want to move lower. If it's going to move lower, it's going to do so from this fair value gap. Continue lower until it starts moving higher than the midpoint. Well, 25%. So 50 to minus 200 pretty much. That's 250, 125, 125 from the minus 75. So once price moves above this level, it's potentially going to start being turning bullish. Once it gets to midpoint, it's going to do a little retracement. Then it's going to continue bullish if it continues higher. Let's check dollar as well, see if it's moving opposite like it should. You can see net buys 75% range for the full 6-month range. So expect bullish prices dollar and then bearish for euro dollar, GBP, USD. This is why pound dollar is not moving in tandem with them, because it is net buys. So that's why we're not looking at pound dollar for now. Gonna have to wait and see what's up with it. So now moving back over here. So now that we've got that idea on the daily, respected this daily fair value gap, kind of respected this inverted fair value gap. We need to see whether Monday wants to go past this. If it does break past this, then we've got a good indication that this will become an inverted fair value gap and then continue higher. Last week was just a bit rangy because the week before it was an immense, it's just crazy price movement. So we've got to allow for the next week to range. Now it's potentially better. Let's check the news. News for that coming week is no news on Monday, bare news on Tuesday. There's CPI as well, 8:30 open. There's also 12 a.m. pound news and 5 a.m. Well, no, that's 2 a.m. and then 5 a.m. euro news. Wednesday, new news. Thursday, we've got pound news and we've also got PPI. 8:30. Friday, got euro holidays. And then US dollar 8:30 and 10 o'clock a.m. news. So Friday, Thursday, Tuesday, those are the days that we'll potentially be looking to trade. So with that being said, let's go on to the daily here. Respected the inverted fair value gap, started moving lower. So potential for price to start using this as an inverted fair value gap. If the week is held in a tight range, may see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday ranging back up, Thursday, and then Friday. We want Friday to break this and then like potentially retrace a bit higher, but we do want it to close below this if we are looking for sales. Um, Euro dollar, the exact opposite. So Monday potentially go up into there, Tuesday break it, Wednesday come back into it, Thursday start to break higher than there, and then Friday continue up until it reaches there. Um, so that's that. Let's check this, see how it works out. You see how ranged created the high, um, created the optimum trade entry, created the high in the grey area, then changed direction, started go for lows, optimum trade entry in the dark grey area, and then in the blue area it created the low, forever following it. So here, if we are looking for bullish price action, it should create the low in the orange area, optimum trade entry in the green area. So we've got that Tuesday. In the light grey area should create a high, particular high. So if we're looking to move past here, there we go. Come back lower, optimum trade entry, start to move a bit higher, and then for Thursday and Friday, take it up higher. Thursday and Friday, and then start retracing a bit in the blue area. So that's that. We've went over euro dollar, pound dollars, just a bit techie at the moment. Still believe it's potentially can start moving a tad bit lower, but because it is bullish, net bullish, commercial wise, we may see it wick the lows and then start to move higher before they do. So this is like pound dollar is more bullish than euro dollar. Euro dollar is weak at the moment, and dollar is strong. So they've got same biases. Euro dollar and dollar are opposite. So that's why we prefer euro dollar, because that's what it's meant to be doing. Now indices, we've got euro. So oh my days. No. On the weekly, moved tad lower and then continued higher. Um, if dollar is going to continue, um, yeah, if dollar is going to continue higher though, we may want to see it wick the high if it wants to, and then start to move lower into there. Um, on the weekly, it would have to wick it and start going lower, potentially into there. Here, if it continues lower even further, in Nasdaq, same situation, looking for price to go into there for the week, and YM. You can see YM is starting to change. So it's starting to change to a bearish scenario. So look for price to reach into here, because it only passed once within this gap. So potentially another one. You could potentially see it going to there. So yeah, that's YM. Probably not for this week. Probably try and take out these equal lows. But that's about it. Now, bonds, ZB. So for the week, if it decides to move lower, use this as an inverted fair value gap, more than happy for it to do that. But once it reaches there, it's going to start reversing, so that dollar can start reversing at a later point once it reaches where it needs to reach. So that's ZB. ZN, the 10-year note, a bit more tough to read. but it's just ranging heavily at the moment. It is respecting this, so if it does respect this, it starts to move lower, it's fine, because dollar, ultimately we are looking for dollar to move higher. So yeah, ZF, if it does move lower, lower into there. So yeah, those are bonds. So yeah, we've covered all bases. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like. If you want more, subscribe, turn on notifications so you're up to date when I do go live. And yeah, peace. What's that?